Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
Right folks, out for a kayaking adventure today. A few people have asked how I go about, my actual setup of my kayak and whatnot, what's there and blah blah blah. So I'll get it down off the roof and we'll have a look at what I got. Alright, so this is the Pimpama River. As you can see, really big tide today. Just about over the old weir there. Anyway, let's get her down and get her in the water. Okay folks, there she is, all ready to go. Quite a busy road here too, so yeah, if it's noisy I apologise. It's also windy. I don't know whether you can see over there the flowers on the side of the road, but it's quite a morbid spot. This is where that young schoolgirl at Tiali Palmer, where her body was dumped, so kind of makes you feel a bit uncomfortable being here. But anyway, it's a good fishing spot too, so we'll go and give it a go. So this is my yak. Okay, so it's a 2011 HOBIE Revolution. It comes with the Mirage Drive Standard, which is these little pedally things here, and they click into the well there. I run a little Rance Elite 4X DSI sounder there, and I run it down to the battery in this little compartment down there, and I have the shoot through hole design. Okay, that's that. I keep my little bits and pieces in the sides here, obviously, and that's the Watersnake, 24 pound thrust, 12 volt electric motor. I just have the battery for it behind there, my little tackle box. The HOBIE comes with all these little well things, so you can store stuff underneath the hull, all that sort of thing. I'll undo that so it's ready to go. What else is there? That's about it for the yak. If anybody's got any questions, just ask. Hey, I suppose I should mention the battery is a 22 amp hour deep cycled rechargeable battery, and also I carry these little bits and pieces with me as well. So I've got I'll get out of the shadow there. I've got my GoPro bits, sunscreen, bug spray, my metal detecting bits there, yeah, and some savoury shapes for lunch, nice and healthy. My goggles and snorkel. I bought the little GoFind 20 today. I normally use an 80 Pro, but a bit bulky to carry in the kayak, so I've brought this one along with me today. And I've also bought this little fella, which I've never used, but it's a little Pulse Induction machine, supposed to be good for underwater and down to 30 feet, I think it is, 30 meters, 30 feet, something, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, hopefully give that a crack today, see how that goes. It's supposed to work well in black sand and all that sort of stuff, so we'll have a go if the weather permits. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I do have a little cushion there because I find the HOBIE seat a little bit uncomfortable, but that's just my old age, I think. Anyway, let's get to it, eh? Get out on the water. So just before we do hit the water, point out my rods and reels too that I brought with me today. I got a Berkeley drop shot rod, spin rod, with a Daiwa Freems reel. Now the Freems I love, they're beautiful little reel, not a bad price, and they're completely waterproof, oil sealed. So I think I've got 4 of them, and I've never had a drama with them over the last 5 odd years that I've had them. And also the durability as well. I got my little Raider rod and my Black Max baitcaster reel. They've cobwebs on it. Oh well, they can stay for a while. Now that reel sat on the bottom of the ocean for 24 hours before I managed to get it back again. So I pulled him apart, give it a good clean, spray with WD-40, put it back together, and that's probably 5 years ago as well. Still going strong. Beautiful reel, love it. Alright, we're going to do it this time. Alright folks, we're at it. We've got the rod in the water, the motor's putting along there, sound is on. It's a bit bit blowy out here, so I apologise again for the wind noise, but yeah, we'll just have a troll up the river here and see how we go. I was talking to the blokes at the ramp just then. They were just dropping off some stuff to their car, but they got 3 good muddies this morning, which obviously I'm not going to get, no pots, but they also said the prawns were running heavily this morning, and some young fella got a 3.5 kilo mangrove jack at the weir, so that's pretty good. It is a known spot for jacks. They round the back bait fish up at the weir there, and the bait have got nowhere to go, so the jack just smash them. Yeah, anyway, we'll just go for a bit of a troll up here, and anything exciting happens I'll let you know. Like I showed you before, I got the detector in there. There's a little camp spot up here, and as long as it's still there and accessible, I have a bash there with the detector and see if there's anything around. Yeah, sorry for that. Enjoy the view, folks. So I've just crossed the river because there are a few of these nice little creek mouths here, and you never know, might be a floodie or something lying about. That'd be sweet. Plenty of mangroves and stuff. Hey, you can understand why they get jacks in here, but yeah. Anyway, beautiful spot. It is heavily fished, guys, but a lot of people get here on weekends and stuff because you got the boat launching point, so it's quite accessible, and yeah, plenty of people get here. Plenty of land-based fishers too at the weir. This is what this beautiful mangrove lined river ends up as. Progress, eh? Not a big fan. Pretty nice in here, unless you look over that way. Pretty ordinary. This part's nice. Anyway, the plan from here, we're going to turn around, head back down the other side of the creek, and see if we can pick something up there, and we'll eventually end up at that little beach thing that I want to do some metal detecting. So I probably won't turn the camera on again unless something spectacular happens along the way. But yeah, I'll turn it on again when I go metal detecting, show you where I am, what I'm doing. It's quite manoeuvrable too, this little motor. I'm using the rudder for the kayak rather than the tiller. I've just got the tiller locked in place there. And yeah, using the kayak rudder. And it's quite manoeuvrable. Alright, I'll be back. So I'm just heading up this little side creek here, guys, see what it's like. What a nice little spot. Really thought I'd have a fish by now. I know trolling's not the most effective way of fishing, and it's certainly not for me anyway. But you know, normally you pick up a dirty old catfish or a flathead or a little cod or something like that, but today's not my day. You can see the prawns skipping over there. You probably can't on this camera. Just going nuts over there. If I could be bothered, I'd stop and have a cast there. Now they've stopped. Beautiful spot. When I've got some more time, I'll come back and fish this joint properly. I haven't fished it for many years. Yeah, but I'd like to come down here with some soft plastics and some little finesse rigs to get in amongst these mangroves and stuff. I reckon it'd be pretty cool. But I haven't got that sort of gear with me today. I just bought that spin rod and the bait caster, and I've just been trolling the whole way. But alas, there's been nothing. Looks like it's going to widen up in here again. So the depth we got 1.4, flat bottom. Yeah, alright. So I might quit yapping and start trolling again, I think. See if we can't pick something up in here. I might put a shallow runner on and troll it back out, see what happens. You guys probably can't see those little mullet over there, little Popeye mullet or whatever they call them. But there's a jack in there smashing them apart. I've just been casting at him and I cannot get him. But it's not disturbing him either, so I'm going to put the camera down in. Alright, so I've been chucking lures at these things for half an hour now and I can't get anything. See the bait here, the mullet. I hope they can see it through the water. They're all over there as well. I'm pretty sure, judging by the tail, that we've got small GTs round them up rather than jacks. It looks like GTs. Anyway, they're not interested in my offering. Obviously mullet are tastier than my little lure. It's a little pontoon 21 sinking. I don't know what else I'll tell you about it, but yeah, they're just going nuts over there. I don't know whether that just showed up. There's a little smash and grab there. Yeah, but something's having a good old feed. Alright, I'm going to troll my way back out of this creek. Alright, so over here is that little beachy area where people camp and whatnot that we're coming up on over here. So when we wash up ashore, I'll drag the little GoFind 20 out and have a bit of a detect and see if we can't find something. Certainly can't find fish, so probably won't find anything here either, but we've got to have a go, eh? Bin chicken. So this is the spot. I see people set up camp up in here. There was a skippy here when I pulled up, but he was too quick for me, bolted. But seriously, don't get people leaving their stuff behind though. How hard is it? Someone's gone to a bit of effort to put all that in a nice neat pile, I suppose. But it's human nature, isn't it? Just grubs. Oops. So anyway, I grabbed the detector out. Well, I have got it out, it's over here. Yeah, if I dig anything up, you'll be the first to see it. Okay, so the pinpoint accuracy is not that great on the GoFind 20, but I did find a coin. So luckily it's a beach and I just kick all the sand back in the hole. I'll give it a wash and we'll have a look what we got. 10-cent piece. Been down there a while, but hey, found something with the GoFind. And next up's one of those, which looks to me like a severely rusted out trailer bearing, wheel bearing. And then we had that, which I'd say is probably some sort of melted aluminium. I think I'm going to find a lot of that with the old campfires and stuff lying around here. Chuck that over there and make a pile. A little sinker. Sweet. Had to be one somewhere. Alright, so still only the one coin, guys. Just a little stainless steel bolt now. A nail and some rusty bits down there. I'll hang away for another half an hour and see how we go. Isn't it funny how your metal detect saltwater areas where there is some current, bit of run, you find tiny little sinkers, which is the way it should be. And then you metal detect lakes and stuff like that where there's absolutely no run, and the sinkers are in the size of house bricks. So this place is super trashy, as you can well imagine. But I'm starting to get the hang of the GoFind, I think. I found a little coin, and it's really, you've got to concentrate on the signals that are repeatable. And I hear that all the time and never really understood it, because with the GoFind, with the AT Pro, it's discrimination's pretty good. But with this, it's completely different, and if it sounds like crap, it probably is crap. So it's 2 cents. So it's been there quite a while. So I'll give you an example of what I mean. There's a signal here that sounds nice when you get it, but that sounds a bit better that way. Yeah, see, I go over here. It's a bit broken. I'm going to dig that one anyway. I'll put the camera down here and we'll have a look. Plugs here. Let's see what the place is like. That's it there, is it? Yeah, that's a little bit of steel. So yeah, I pretty much picked that as junk. But like I said, when I got one particular angle, it was good, and then with the other, it's garbage. So anyway, that's what I'm looking for. I'll show you if I get a nice repeatable one again that sounds good enough to dig. Okay, so that's the hole I just dug, and if I go here, there's another one that sounds really sweet that way. If I go this way, see how it's breaking up now? It's not constant. I'm going to dig it to prove a point, but I'm confident enough that it's junk. That's another little coin. There you go, my theory's gone. Another coin. 1 cent this time. Oh, look at it. Yeah, 1 cent piece. There you go. Definitely got to bring the AT Pro back here. Do it properly. But I'll tell you what, the old GoFind 20 is alright. I'm picking out the coins now, so it's good. Another 1 cent piece. No, they're only 1 cent and they're not even currency anymore, but it's good to be able to work out the detector, you know, like the last 3 signals I've dug, no sorry, last 4, 3 out of 4 have been coins, 1 was a bottle cap. Okay, so here's the little pulse induction machine. Have a quick bash and see if it works. I just want to make sure it's waterproof and everything, like they say it is. You know, it vibrates and flashes when it finds a target, so it's found a target right there. Let's have a look, see if we can find it. It's clay. There it is. Works. Little sinker. There you go. We'll go over here. Never used a pulse induction detector before, so I know there's no discrimination, so whatever we dig, we dig. Something big there. Yep, one of them. Throw that on the pile over there. Something else there. Put this on my wrist before I lose it. See what it is, a little brass. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so it finds small things, that's for sure. Just sort of feeling with my hands under here because it's all clay, so whatever it is sitting on top. So it's whatever that is. Yeah, that's what it is. No idea. In the pocket. It's going to be big, whatever that is. There it is. A drill bit, of course. That's what you find at a little beach, eh? Chuck that up there. I guess the beauty of this spot is that everything's sitting on the top, because the clay is not letting it sink. Okay. So just as I say, the clay's stopping everything from sinking. We've got a patch that sinks, but it's a piece of lead. Cool, put that in the pocket. It's a pretty cool little gadget this, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'll take this to a sandy beach one day and get the mask and snorkel on. See if we can find some treasure that way. Because as you can see here, we can't see a lot. Oh, there's a signal. One of them things. A washer. Put that with that thing. There's something else there. Attacked by friggin' marsh flies. We know how much fun those suckers are. Whatever that was, I lost it. Right along. Down here. That goes a sinker. Thought I felt it. We got here. A hot rock. Alright, so that's going to do us there, guys. Turn this off, you just hold him up like that. 5 seconds, and it'll power off. Beautiful. That's it. Alright, heading back for the ramp now. It's time to head on out of here, but I'll troll along the way back and see if we can pick something up. Like I said before, really surprised there's just something here. But anyway, like I said, trolling's not the ideal. Alright, I'll be back. Before I do jump in the boat, I'll just show you the stuff I'm keeping. Ignore my wrinkly hands. So it's a 10 cent, 5 cent, 2 cent, couple 1 cent, and some lead. Little washer thing. Yeah, there you go. Bit of fun learning the GoFind. Yeah, I'll have to give it a proper go, like in somewhere where there's yeah, some old coins and stuff like that, rather than a trash pit like this joint. But anyway, like I said, bit of fun. So you can see how much that tide's dropped there now. It was all up in amongst those mangroves on the way down. Now it's going on. Alright, pretty close to back at the ramp now, but I thought the battery's not dead still, so we'll go for a little wander down this creek here and have a look. I've got the lure in, so we're not fishing at the moment. I got one touch back there, one hook up, but I lost him pretty quickly, so probably a flathead, I would say. But look, I don't know. There's a big boil just there. That was huge. No idea what that was. I hope that come out on film. That was a big fish. Ignore the temperature on that because it's shooting through the hull, remember, so it's 36 degrees in the hull, but not in the water, obviously. It's pretty sweet up in here. crabs running everywhere. I've never been up here before, so no idea where we're heading to. It's pretty nice. Looks really fishy. I'm gonna guess that's about the end of it, eh? Somebody's little roadway. Alright, we'll turn him around and get out of here. Bugs. Orange claws. Let's get him over this side and see if we can see what that big explosion at the mouth was. Mangroves, I don't know what it is, it's just beautiful, I reckon. No, it's not going to impress everybody, but you know, keeps me entertained. Alright, so this explosion was just here somewhere because there's a crab pot up there, and just where that dark patch in the water is there. Whatever it was hanging out there, it's gone, but a nice little run up the creek. Right, pretty much back at the ramp now, just around this bend here. I'll be back. It's also really nice to come back around the last bend and see that the dado's still there. You never know with a place like this, like I'm sure it's not the most savoury people hang out here, but anyway, car's still there. Sweet, we're going home. Guys, if I don't show anything else, I'll call this a wrap up now. Thanks for watching my videos. That's all I've got to say. Battery life on the kayak was good again. I reckon probably 2.5 hours again. So all happy. Setup worked really well, no complaints. Anyone's got any questions about the gear I've got, just message me, get in touch. Happy to answer them. Cheers guys. Okay, so I'm all packed up, ready to go home. Still got half an hour to spare, so tied on a little crusty crab, on the spin rod, and we'll go and chuck him at some pylons for a bit and see if we can't hook something. Given the day I've had, not real likely, but anyway, we're going to have a go. And there's the dado over there. This is the other side of the weir, so I don't know whether it's fresh water or what. I've got no idea. No idea what the weir's for. I mean, there's a lot of sugarcane around here, so whether it's irrigation or what, I've no idea. Anyway, once again, scumbags left their shit behind. Yeah. Anyway, here's what it is, I suppose. I wandered back towards the car, had my cast my lure around for a bit and nothing happened there, so we'll call it a day. Yeah, hang around. I've got a little bit of drone footage from the creek too that I'll upload after this, so yeah, give that a watch too, guys. Cheers. Okay folks, a bit morbid this one I know, but that's a roadside memorial to Tiali Palmer, the little girl who was murdered and her body dumped down here. Anyway, I just thought it was worth showing that.